Welcome back. The Colombo High Court today considered the bail application submitted by former Secretary to the former President, Lalit Veeratunga, and former Director General of the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, Anusha Palpita.
Colombo High Court Judge Gihan Kulatunga ordered the Attorney General to be informed to provide facts on the 20th of this month in this regard. The bail application requests the duo to be acquitted and released of all charges, cancelling all orders issued against them. Lalit Veeratunga and Anusha Palpita were recently found guilty over the case pertaining to the misappropriation of 600 million rupees of the TRCSL to distribute silk cloth during the run-up to the 2015 presidential election.
Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa stated today that former Secretary to the President Lalit Veeratunga followed legal orders issued by him to distribute silk cloth.
Issuing a communique clarifying the silk cloth incident, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa states he gave oral instructions in this regard. The communique adds, Lalit Veeratunga noted the oral instruction in his own handwriting in documents at the Presidential Secretariat for the benefit of other officials. The former President points out a note recorded by the Secretary confirms these activities should be carried out under the Special Presidential Development Initiative account in 2014. He said the Ministry of Economic Development had assessed the requirement of silk cloth in temples across the country through Samurdhi officials, as per the request of the then Coordinating Secretary to the President on Religious Affairs, Venerable Watinapaha Somananda Thero. He adds these silk cloth were in fact distributed to temples and not the voters, adding it was a decision of the chief incumbents as to who would receive them. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa said as the funds of the Special Presidential Development Initiative account was used for another purpose, funds of the Telecommunications Regulatory Commission were used to reimburse the account.
When J.R. Jayawardena drafted the constitution and the executive presidency, Lalit Veeratunga served as my secretary, not as a state sector employee. A president secretary does not come under the state sector.
No, we had sent these to the respective provinces in advance, so the officials there had distributed them. No, that is a lie.
Everyone does not need to sign this. When I create a group within the joint opposition, I will not go and cast my vote. I have not voted within the parliament until now. This is a decision taken by the joint opposition. I will go willingly and cast my vote, not only against Ravi but the government as well. You cannot ignore it. This will be the first time I will cast my vote. I think a lot of people will cast their votes. People in the United National Party will also cast their vote.